What's up, everyone? I found a hype one for you guys today. Um, Auto-Rebase protocol again, at this time called Suuper. It's going to be on the BSC. I found out about it yesterday, and since then I've seen the community on Discord grow to over 7,000 already. Whitelist spots are going fast, but they are still in the whitelist phase, so get over there on the Discord as soon as possible. They have got a Telegram as well, but get on the Discord as soon as possible and find yourself a way to get a whitelist spot. They've got like invite competitions, level yourself up in their Discord community, and there's a few different ways you can get a whitelist as well. So yeah, get yourself over there as fast as you can, and so we'll just go over the protocol a little bit. So this is kind of your typical Auto-Rebase project. I don't see anything too different about it. They're offering a 460,000 per year APY, fixed APY. It's going to be over 2% per day on your investment, and it's going to be paid every 10 minutes. So I guess they're trying to put it like a little step ahead of other ones so far, offering just that little bit more, and the payment's done in a little bit of a shorter time period compared to the other protocols that we've seen in the past, Titan or Libra or Seifu. But in terms of like projects so far, from what I've seen, generally, you don't really need kind of a new selling point or like a new use feature in your project. Everything's about hype, right? So as long as a project's getting enough hype behind it, then and the team's working well enough, we're marketing and engaging in the community and this kind of thing, then typically a project's going to do well. And so far, from what I've seen from these guys over on the Discord, and I've actually been in one of their AMAs on different channel. They are certainly doing that, and the effort they're putting in on Twitter and YouTube and this kind of stuff. All the teams already done the KYC. They're doing docs videos. Everything seems good from an investor's point of view. Anyway, at least at this stage, I'd say we're still early on, still in the whitelisting stage. But I like to get these projects over to you at this point, so you can get yourself a whitelist spot. Because as we know, buying into these projects early on in the pre-sale stage is the best way to make the most money. And that's another thing as well. People might say, like, okay, why should I invest in this rather than Seifu or Libro? And well, the honest answer is because those projects have already mooned, right? They've already shot up to whatever market caps they are right now. So the best way to make the most money is to buy the new projects that are up and coming, and that you can get in the private sale and pre-sale stage at the best price. So moving on to tokenomics. So they've got 14% buy tax and a 16% sell tax, which is a little bit less than most of the existing protocols at the moment. Typically you'll find tax ranges from 30 to 35%, so these guys are on the lower end. And considering they're offering one of the best APYs and marketing, the fact that they've got one of the lowest taxes is obviously a good thing as well. But they can talk the talk, but can they walk the walk? So that's something that we're going to find out in the next week. So I'll break down of those tokenomics. We're going to have 4% going to the treasury, 2% burn, 5% liquidity, and 5% going to the risk-free value. So pretty ordinary taxes there. Nothing that we've not seen before. These guys are going to have an anti-whale feature similar to Sphere Finance, if any of you guys invested in that, which meaning if you're holding like over a certain threshold of tokens, you will have to pay like an extra tax, I think, to sell out, which is similar to what Sphere did. I guess obviously there is a way around that. Just kind of split your buy up into multiple wallets. So say you wanted to invest X amount, but it was going to be over the threshold, then divide that by 2 and put it into 2 different wallets. Or if you wanted to do twice that, just divide it into 4 wallets. I guess that would be the way to get around that. And yeah, these guys are saying that they want to be a multi-chain protocol, so they want to be the first ever Seifu fork on the ETH blockchain. I don't know in terms of the roadmap and the time period, how long that's going to take for them to branch out, because they are starting on the BSC. That's something to be seen as well. And yeah, they just go on to explain kind of how a Rebase project works. So yeah, so we are very early on this one. You know, they only just did a private sale, I think 2 days ago. They did a 300 BNB private sale, and I was hearing in the Discord that their hard cap is speculated to be around 1,500 to 2,000 BNB. So, you know, obviously the project can get big enough with enough hype that isn't really big at all necessarily. If you compare it to other previous projects that have the hyped ones on the BSC, such as Libero and Seifu, did much bigger hard caps, and both of them were a big success. And as we know, even though obviously, yeah, starting at a lower market cap, you've got a lot more upside. Well, it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to perform better. I think these guys already, just in a few days, have created like crazy amount of hype. I'm really interested to see where they can bring that in the next 7 days. Because yeah, I think they are planning to launch probably in about between a week and 2 weeks time. But yeah, I think the date is still to be decided on. And yes, get yourself over to the communities, the Discord and Telegram, and find your way to get a whitelist spot before it's too late. So yeah, that's it. So thanks again for listening. I'm gonna go search for some more projects for you guys, and until next time, bye.